Good evening, my fellow friends and YouTubers. This is Kurt. Welcome back to the Kurt's Place channel here on YouTube. Well, guys, we're back down here in my basement arcade for another unboxing video for you. Now, this time we're going to be unboxing the Galaga My Arcade Retro Arcade Micro Player. A really neat little thing here made by My Home Arcade. I'm actually going to be showing you in this video. We're actually going to unbox this. Now, I also want to mention too, by the way, guys, on the left or right hand side of the video, as the video is playing, you're going to see links to other unboxing videos and things I have as well. If you want to check those videos out, just go to the link, click on the link, and it'll take you right to the video as well on some of my other unboxing videos that I have on my channel as well. Now, I also want to mention too, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you like what you see, don't forget to smash that like button, and if you have any comments, leave them in the comments section down below. All right, so I'm going to go and open this up. We're going to check out and see what's actually inside the box here, and as always, guys, thanks again for watching. Let's check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and begin unboxing the Galaga My Arcade Micro Player Retro Arcade unit. Really great stuff. I'm actually going to go and show you what's on the side of the box and everything first before we actually begin. One thing I love about the packaging on these players is I love the fact that the way they display these, it's almost like there's a plastic case here on the outside. Really great stuff. You know, I love the way they have the name and everything on here, and the way they present and everything is really nice too. You know, they have the certificate of authenticity here. Really nice presentation, I know too. Then when you turn it on the side, they actually have the artwork. You can actually see the side of the cabinet here too. Beautiful artwork on these units, guys, too. I love the way they have all this printed and everything as well. On the back, they also have things such as the features and everything too. This tells you things such as, you know, all the features and things it has. It also has artwork and everything on here as well. On the top here, really cool stuff as well too, guys. And then also, on the other side, it actually has a little game history about Galaga. Really great stuff too, guys. Really nicely packaged. Now, if you're curious to know how much this unit was, I actually got this at, I actually bought this at a place called FYE, Anne Arundel's in Anne Arundel's near Baltimore. It's Anne Arundel's Mall near Baltimore. Actually had these. Now, this particular unit cost $39.99. It was about $44 after tax, and I was really glad I bought it because this is a really neat unit that I was wanted to add to my arcade collection too. Now, prices on these do vary. This particular one, like I said, was $39.99, and I got it at Anne Arundel's Mall at the FYE four-year entertainment store in Anne Arundel's Mall. Really great stuff too. You can also get these in other locations as well. You can order them online as well. All right, so let's go and check out and see what's inside the box. All right, so we'll open that up. Now, when you open these up, you have to be really careful because in the bottom here, there's actually a piece of plastic that comes out. Okay, and then the actual unit is that you can just pull the unit right out, just like that. You can take the actual unit out. All right, now that's the actual unit. Let's check out and see what's inside the box. Now, inside the box, on the inside, okay. On the inside of the box, there's actually going to be instructions and everything here on the inside of the box that they're actually going to have here on the other side of the box. If you open this up on the inside here, there's going to be an instruction card and everything on the inside. So let's open that up and see what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to go and open that up. So what it is, there's a little flap on the inside of the box, as you can see. You pull this little flap down. On the inside of the box, there's actually going to be a manual. You're going to have a manual here. And we're also going to have another page here. Let me pull one. There's one more page in here we're going to pull out, too. One second. Get that out as well. Okay, yeah, there's going to be another section in here as well. All right, I'm going to put that back in. Now, I'm actually on this particular unit, I'm actually going to keep the box. These boxes are really cool, so I'm actually going to end up, you know, keeping this. I may actually display the arcade unit in this box. Haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet, but it's so pretty to display in here. I might just leave it on my arcade wall to actually have something to look at. Really cool stuff. Now, inside the actual box, there's an actual manual in here. Okay, now this is actually going to tell you how the micro arcade works. Okay. It's going to tell you all the features and things, you know, how to operate all the different features and things that it actually has. You know, it's going to tell you how to install the batteries and everything else inside there as well. Really cool stuff as well. It's going to have that in there. It's going to and it has different languages and everything in here as well to tell you how to do the different things. This is actually your your Galaga Micro Arcade. This is your little user guide that they actually have in here. Now, one of the really cool things they have with it is they actually have a little manual that comes along with it. Now, this is really neat. This is actually going to show you all the different games and things that they offer. Now, I actually have this one here, this Pocket Player. I actually currently own, this is all the different Pocket Players that they offer as well. Now, I actually have an unboxing video on my channel right now of the Miss Pac-Man Pocket Player. There's actually a video on my channel right now. Remember, if you go to the top of that search window, you can actually, when you're watching the video, there's actually a link to this one where I actually unboxed the Miss Pac-Man Pocket Player. They have all these different units and everything that they have here. As you can see here, there's a whole bunch of different ones. You know, they have Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Dig Dug, Bubble Bobble. Then they have one called Pon, Poco, Pav, Bases Loaded, and then Contra Pocket Players. Now that's the actual Pocket Players. I love the packaging here. Very, very cool stuff. Then on the back side, they have all the micro arcades that they have, all the different ones that they have. Like they have like the Data East classic titles, you know, Burger Time, Caveman Ninja, Karate Champ, Bad Dudes, Heavy Barrel. Then they have the Bandai Namco Entertainment classics. You know, they have Miss Pac-Man, they have Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Galaga, Mappy, Galaxian, Rolling Thunder, and then they also have one that's going to be coming soon. Then under the Tato classic titles, they have Bubble Bobble, Elevator Action coming soon, and then down below they have Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, Contra, and Space Invaders. All these little arcade units from My Arcade. Really, really great stuff. Really nice. That's one thing I love about the packaging and everything that they have. So let's go and check out the game itself. Now, one thing I actually do with some of these, this I actually might put up on my game wall as artwork. You can actually use these as artwork as well if you want to for your game wall too. Really, really cool stuff. All right, so let's check out the actual game itself and see what it has. Now, if we look over the actual unit here, you're going to actually see the unit has, it actually has the on-off button is actually, to turn it on and off, you actually push this the little coin door and actually turn it on and off. Now, on the actual screen, there's actually a thing I'm going to peel off here. This is the actual screen that they have here. Okay, and I like the fact they have the marquee and everything here as well, too. And the control panel, too, is really neat. I love the way they did the control panel with the artwork and everything on the control panel. Then, of course, on the side, you have your Galaga on the side. And I love the profile of the cabinet. You have your little battery compartment. Everything's in the back on here. You have a little. That's where your battery compartment is. You can use four AA batteries back here to power, or you can use a micro USB. I'm actually going to be using a micro USB to power it this time. And also, there's also a headphone jack on top here as well. And then we have the artwork over here. Really, really great stuff. And that's what the basic unit actually looks like. So let me go ahead and hook up my micro USB player here, and we can actually just see how the game actually plays. Okay. Now on the front of the screen, there's actually a little sticker on here. What you do is you actually take this little sticker off, and that actually exposes the screen. This is just a little cover that they have. When you're displaying, you can actually leave this in there if you want when you're displaying it. But when you want to actually play the game, you just take the little sticker off, and then here's the actual screen. Now, the one thing really cool about this unit is the joystick has a removable. It actually has a removable stick. So if you want to take the joystick portion out and just use this with your thumb, you can. But or if you want, you can also put the joystick in. It just screws in like that, and then you can actually use it to control. You can actually use it for left and right movement. Then they have left and right movement. You have a start button here, you have a reset button here, and your fire buttons here. All right. So let me go ahead and connect up my little micro USB thing here, and we'll actually do some gameplay. Now, this is what the actual connector looks like that actually uses. On the back of the machine, there's actually a connector right here on the back of the machine for what they call a micro USB. Now, this is what it looks like. Okay, what you're going to want to do is you're going to take this little cable here and you're going to actually plug it in the back of the unit. Okay, and you'll know which way it goes because it's actually, when you look at the unit, you're going to actually see that it's shaped to match the cable that goes in here. So you just want to push this in here, like that. And now the actual cable's mounted inside the unit. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and power it up. All right, we're going to power it up. And to power it up, you push the coin door in. And that's actually the on button. And the thing that's really cool is if you can see here, the actual coin door actually lights up. It's a little hard to see in the light here, but you can see the actual coin door actually lights up here. It looks like there's actually coin mechs in the front here, and this is what the actual unit looks like, and there's the actual screen that they have. Really, really cool stuff. Let me go and turn the light out here so you can actually see that, so we can do a little bit of gameplay. All right, let me go and turn this so you can see it. Get that so you can see it. Now this is what the actual screen actually looks like. Really, really cool resolution screen here as well, guys. Really, really nicely done. Now I believe that this actually uses the this unit actually uses the Nintendo ROM, if I remember correctly. Really, really cool stuff as well here too. Really, really neat. So let me go ahead and do a little bit of gameplay here so you can actually hear some of the sounds that this little game has to offer. All right, let's begin some gameplay. So we'll hit the little start button here. And then there's a volume up, down on the back of the machine to increase the volume. Now I actually have it muted, but you can adjust that. You can actually adjust the volume from the back. There's a little rocker switch in the back to adjust the volume. So you can see the joystick's very responsive. It really works well. It responds nicely. Now the one thing to keep in mind with these, they are not using the actual arcade ROM. These are actually using, I believe it's the Nintendo version of this. So it's not the actual arcade ROM, but it's still pretty darn nice to see it though. Still pretty neat. And there's a high score and everything over here. Have the high score and everything as well. So you can see I captured my fighter there. Still very neat though. Still sounds great though. Still love that sound. Let's see if I can capture the fighter here now. So you can see it's pretty neat. All right, so there you go, guys. So there's some actual gameplay on the microplayer as well. So you can see the sound effects and everything are actually pretty cool on this little unit too. Really, really great stuff. All right, guys. So there you go. So there's my unboxing video for the Galaga My Arcade Microplayer Retro Arcade. Really, really cool unit, guys. If you want to get a chance to pick one of these up, I highly recommend that you do it. Now, like I said, I got this at FYE at Anne Arundel's near Baltimore at the mall there. They actually had them inside the store. This was actually $39.99. I think you can also get these on sale, and you can also get them online as well. But you can see, guys, that's a really, really sharp-looking unit there. All right, guys, and like I said, I do have other unboxing videos available as well, and I wanted to thank you, by the way, again, for tuning into the Kurt's Place channel here on the YouTube, and we will catch you in the next video, guys. Have a great day now. Bye-bye now. We'll see you next time. Take care.